Now to a big step for the Browns Brook Park project, the first of several major permits issued for the site. 19 Data journalist Dan DeRose has been working with Brook Park, has really the master plan for this project. Yeah, this is at least the master excavation plan. And if you had any questions about whether or not this was actually going to happen in Brook Park, well, I know we're still waiting on a couple of little minor lawsuits, but this is a major deal. The first major commercial building permit. It's right here in the small print. You can see valuation $65 million. That's just this phase of the project is looking at $65 million. Now, we've got this posted on Cleveland19.com. It is all very technical. We're talking schematics. They're looking at the depth that they're going to have to dig down. We're talking about anywhere from 75 to 85 feet. We do get one new sort of rendering inside the dome, or at least the clear roof you see there. There's Myles Garrett celebrating, and why wouldn't he? He's incredible. And then here's one of the only, again, a lot of it is very technical that's in there. I wanted to pull this one up and explain a little bit. These green walls are going to be really the foundation, the structure, the concrete walls down 60, 75, 80 feet. This right here that you see, sort of this tunnel, this will be wide enough and large enough to have two semi-trucks side by side that can drive down. You have to imagine this is sloping down so that they can get materials down to that base floor where the field would be as they build up the walls. Again, this portion of the project, the digging down, the building of the walls, the building of this tunnel, $65 million. And that permit was issued last Friday, which means that site is going to change very drastically over the coming weeks. Nicole? All right, Dan, thank you. We're going to have more on this and everything else still to come this week with the Stadium Showdown on Friday's show. It'll be episode 41.